Welcome to Easy Learn. In this video we are going to see implementation of Boolean function using multiplexer. Okay, so for example, consider a function f of a, b, c is equal to summation of 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so normally if we implement this min term means here first we will go for simplification, then we will go for using basic gates to implement the function. Okay, this function is nothing but for the input variables a, b, c, for the input condition 0, 0, 1 which is equivalent to 1, we will have the output as 1. Okay, likewise for 2 also we will have the output as 1, and 4 and 6 also we will have the output as 1. For remaining input combination, for example 0, 3, 5 and 7, we will have the output as 0. Okay, so this is the representation of this expression. Okay, so here we are going to implement this same function using multiplexer. Okay, so in the multiplexer we need to find which multiplexer we need to use for this implementation. Okay, so first here it's 3 variable, therefore 2 power 3 which is nothing but we will have 8 possible input combinations. Okay, that means 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1, therefore totally we will have 8 input combination. Okay, so here the mux representation will be number of inputs divided by 2. Okay, therefore here which is equal to 8 by 2 which is equal to 4. Okay, therefore here we need to use 4:1 mux. Okay, so for example here if we are having 4 variables means here 2 power 4, okay, which is equal to 16. Okay, therefore 16 by 2 is equal to 8. Okay, so for 4 variable we need to go for 8:1 mux. Okay, clear? So here we need to go for 4:1 mux. Okay, after that we need to find the selection lines. Okay, so for example here the input variables are a, b, c. Okay, so we need to divide it into 2. Okay, so first variable we need to consider it as an input, and remaining variables we need to consider for selection lines. Okay, therefore here the a is the first variable, so that one I am considering it as input. Here I am having remaining 2 variables. These variables I am considering for selection lines. Okay, so simple. Here we are having 4:1. Okay, 2 power 2, therefore we need to have 2 selection lines. Here also we are having 2 selection lines. Okay, now we will go for the implementation. Okay, so for that first we need to go for a table. So maximum input combinations are 8. Therefore here the table is divided into 4 columns. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in that here the first row is represented by a bar and second row is represented by a, which is nothing but it's simple representation. So for example if you are considering the 3 variables means here a, b, c. Okay, so here the value is starting from 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so here nothing but Here for the first 4 values we are having the a value as 0. For the remaining 4 values a is equal to 1. Okay, so that's the reason why here for the first 4 values we are representing a is equal to a bar, and for the second 4 combinations here we are considering a is equal to 1. Okay, so here we will start with the value. First value is 0, 1, 2, 3. Here it's 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, above this table here we need to consider the inputs. Okay, for the 4:1 marks. So here it's D0, D1, D2 and D3. Okay, so in the given expression we are having the min terms as 1, 2, 4 and 6, which means that these are the input combination. We are having the output value as 1. Therefore here we are having 1, therefore we need to circle that particular 1. Okay, then we are having 2, so here I am making a circle. Then I am having 4. Okay, so here 4, then last one is 6. Okay, so now we need to check for column wise. Okay, so here in the first column here we are having circle at the second row. Okay, so in that row the value is belongs to a. Okay, therefore here we need to make the value as a. Likewise in the second column here we are having a circle at the first row. Okay, that particular value is belongs to a bar. Okay, likewise in the third row here both values are circled. Okay, so if both values are circled, that value is equal to 1. Likewise at the last one here the both values are not circled. If both values are not circled, here the value is equal to 0. Okay, so here which is nothing but in the 4:1 marks that D0 value should be given by the input value a, D1 is given with a bar, D2 is given with input 1 and D3 is with input 0. Okay, so now we'll go for the implementation. So here 4:1 marks. We are having 4 inputs, 2 selection lines, and we are having 1. Here first D0 is connected with the input A. Okay, so here it should be connected with input A, and here the D1 is connected with A bar. Okay, so here I am having A. I am going for a NOT gate. I am connecting it to D1. Okay, likewise at D2 we are having the input as 1 and D3 we are having the value as 0. Okay, now we need to go for checking the selection lines. Okay, so here B and C are considered as selection lines. So here C is least significant, which is connected to S0, and B is most significant, which is to be connected to S1. Okay, so now we will go for checking a condition. Okay, so here for these inputs we are having the values as 1. Okay, so here also 1, 2, then 4, then 6. Okay, remaining values we will have the output as 0. Okay, so now I am going for checking these two conditions. Okay, so initially here for the selection lines 1 1, which means that D3 will be selected and respective input is 0, therefore this 0 will be passed to output. Okay, so for the input condition 0 1 1, we are getting the output as 0. Okay, so that condition is verified. Then I am going to go for checking the next condition here 1 0 0. Okay, so here the selection line is 0 0, which means that which will select the D0. Okay, so here the D0 value is A. Okay, so at that time here the A value is equal to 1, therefore that 1 is passed to the output. Okay, therefore for 1 0 0 condition I will get the output as 1. Likewise, if you go for the input condition 0 0 0, here the output is 0. Okay, for 0 0 means D0 will be selected. D0 is nothing but A. That A value will be passed to the output. So here the A value is 0, therefore 0 will be passed. Implement the Boolean function using mux. Here f of a b c d is equal to a bar b d bar plus a c d plus b bar c d plus a bar c bar d. Okay, so here the question is twisted. Okay, so here they are given the algebraic expression and they are asked to implement it using mux. Okay, so here we need to find the min terms. Okay, which is nothing but we need to make the equation in standard sum of product. Okay, after that from each literals we need to find the respective min term value, which is nothing but the number representation. Okay, so to make the standard sum of product, here the term C is missing, so we need to expand the algebraic expression and we need to find the respective min terms. Okay, that will be a time consuming one, therefore I am directly going for inverse K-map method. Okay, so here to find the min terms, here A, B, C, D, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay. So here we are going for inverse K-map method. That means normally in K-map we will group the values and we will find its particular algebraic expression, or we will reduce it. But here what we are doing, from the reduced expression we are going for finding the ones which are grouped. Okay, so here we are having A, B and C is missing, we are having D. Okay, so in the left side here we are having A, B, therefore here we can split it into 2. Okay, so here we are having A bar B. A bar means which is nothing but 0 1 value. Okay, therefore row wise we are having the value 0 1, that means this row, and in the column wise here we are having D bar. D bar is nothing but D value is 0. Okay, so between these two columns we are having D value is 0. Okay, therefore the intersection area of these lines is, so this line and these two line. Okay, therefore here we will have 1, here also we will have 1. Okay, these are the regions intersection area. So if we make it as a pair means here first we will go for checking the left side, it's A bar B, then we will go for column wise. Here D bar is common, therefore we will consider it as A bar B D bar, A bar B D bar. Okay, that's the reason why I am considering it as inverse K-map method. So likewise, here we are having A C D. Okay, so here A B is missing, therefore we can split it into A and C D. Okay, so A is nothing but which value is equal to 1, therefore between these two rows we are having the A value is equal to 1, therefore these two columns are selected. Then we are having the value CD, okay, which is nothing but 1 1. Okay, at this column we are having CD is equal to 1 1, therefore the intersection areas are these two places. Okay, so if you group it, we will get the value as A C D. Okay, likewise here B bar CD, therefore we can split it into 2. B bar is B value is 0. Okay, so between these two rows we are having B value is 0, therefore these two are selected. Then we are having CD is nothing but 1 1. Okay, so this column, therefore this position and this position we will have the value as 1. Likewise here A C bar D, you can split it into 2. So A bar is between these two rows we are having A value as 0, therefore these two rows are selected. Then C bar D means here we are having C value as 0, here D value is 1, therefore these two cells are selected. Okay, therefore we will have the value like this. We know the K-map cells value, here it's 0, here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. Okay, so from here we can directly find the min terms, which is nothing but f is equal to f of ABCD is equal to sum of here 1 3 4 5 6 11 15. Okay, so this is the min-term representation of this particular expression. Okay, so if you go for normal algebraic expansion, that means in the converting it into standard form, which is very time consuming and there is a possibility of making errors. Okay, but using K-map you can directly and easily find the min-term values. Now we need to go for finding the mux as well as its selection lines and inputs. So here it's a 4 variables, therefore which is equal to 2 power 4 means 16. Okay, therefore we will have 16 input combination. 16 by 2 is equal to 8, therefore we need to use 8 is to 1 mux. Okay, then here we are having the variables as A, B, C and D. Okay, therefore here the first variable should be used as input. Remaining variables we can consider it as selection lines. Okay, therefore here A is considered as input and B, C, D is considered as selection lines. Next we need to go for the table. So here we are having 16 input combination, therefore here we need to have 16 by 2, which is nothing but 8 columns. So here totally we are having 8 columns. You can start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. At the left side we need to consider the input. For the first 8 values, a value will be 0, therefore a bar. For the next 8 values, a value is equal to 1, therefore a. And for 8:1 mux, we will have 8 inputs lines, the D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. And here the minterms are 1, therefore here 1, then 3, then 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, then 11. I am having the value 15. So for this D0, here the input is, there is no circle in that particular column, therefore the value is 0. Here we are having circle at first column which belongs to a bar. Here there is no circle, therefore 0. Here both values are circled, therefore its value equal to 1. Here it belongs to a bar. Here also we are having circle, belongs to a bar. Here also circle, a bar. The 15, here it belongs to a. Okay, therefore here we need to make it as a. Now we will go for the implementation. Eight is to 1 mux, therefore 8 inputs D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. We will have 3 selection lines, S0, S1 and S2. So here already we have considered the selection lines as D, C and B. So here D is least significant, which should be assigned to S0, and B is most significant, which should be assigned to S2. Therefore here D, C and B. Then for D0, here the value is 0, therefore should be connected with value 0. Here for D1, its value equal to a bar. So here a, I am connecting it to a NOT gate, therefore it's D1. Then we are having D2 value as 0, therefore here we can connect it to 0. So here D3 is 1, therefore we can connect it to 1. Then D4 is a bar, so from here we can connect it to D4. D5 also a bar, then D6 also a bar, and D7 is a. Okay, so from here we can connect it. Okay, then if you want, you can check the input combinations.